right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers. And salutations to the Hearken and teaching the truth of the folk on the earth and true and city, man. So this just another lesson through the spirit, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Basically, it's just going into Israel. Israel did not hearken to the commandments of the Lord, man. And if you read throughout the scriptures, man, what happens when we don't hearken? What happens when we don't listen? So imagine now. Imagine now when certain brothers don't listen to certain things or to wise counsel or anything like that, man. Hey, we get our ass jacked up, man. And we have to learn how to trust the spirit more, trust each other more when it comes down to certain things, man. We all have egos. We all got pride in us. But sometimes you got to let those things put aside. Listen to the brother next to you, or listen to the spirit. Take wise counsel, which the Lord gave Israel wise counsel all the time. He sent different prophets, seers, men of the Lord to warn Israel to listen to the Lord. But we didn't listen. And that's why we got ourselves jacked up. So without further ado, man, I'm going to start in the book of Baruch 2. And I'm going to start at 30. It say, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it's a stiff-necked people." And that's what it was. The Lord knew that we weren't going to hear him because we didn't listen. All the Lord ever asked us to do is to listen to him. So he knew that we weren't going to listen. We was going to be rebellious. We was going to be stiff-necked, a person that hardened his neck. And so let's keep reading. It say, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it's a stiff-necked people, but in the land of our captivity they shall remember ourselves," man. And how we came into this truth. We starting to remember who we are, how prideful, how we didn't listen to the Heavenly Father, man. So how much more us as today? You have to listen to certain brothers, listen to wise counsel, and don't let egos get in your way, because that's what happened when that's what basically fucked us up in our prior lifetime, man. They tell you the things running for 4 times, learning for our learning. So we can't not listen no more. We have to buckle down and listen and hearken to the voice of the Lord. And it might come through a brother, or it might come through another person. But discern through the spirit what needs to be said and taught at that point in time, man. Verse 31. Come on, 31. "And they shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and they think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck, and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the ways of their father which sinned before the Lord," man. And that's what it is. We starting to return from our forefathers. It's like it say, "And for they shall remember the ways of their fathers which sinned before the Lord," man. And that's what we starting to remember, man. Our ancient path, man. How Moses and how Samuel and certain things like that was, man. Because guess what? Even when Moses was in command, the nation of Israel and Aaron and them, they didn't listen to them. Well, we built that calf, and what the Lord do? Killed our ass, man. Same thing with Samuel. When the Lord sent Samuel to Saul, right? The people asked for a king. And what did Samuel say? He said, the Lord is your king, your judge, your God. And the people didn't want to listen. The people was all in their flesh. So how much more us today, when a certain brother say certain things or do certain things, man, or you come and ask this brother for wise counsel and you brush it off, the Lord soon is going to jack you up for those things to tell you in the Sirach, man, don't be wise in our own counsel, thinking that you right. That's a pride, a spirit. That's a ego spirit, man, that you have to cut off, because that's what got us in this place. I mean, in this predicament as today. This Deuteronomy 28 and 15. It say, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken, meaning listen, into the voice of the Lord, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And this is a classic scripture all the time that we bring out, because it's going to the all the way back down, going to the curses that fell upon us, man. And that's the reason why our people in the state of mind of today. And you telling me you don't want to, you still want to not listen to the Heavenly Father? You want to disobey? You want to do your own thing? All because of pride? All because of you feel like you have an ego? That's what got us jacked up as for today, man. Because when you read, let's get this, man. When you read Deuteronomy the 6th chapter, no, Salakia, Deuteronomy the 4th chapter. Let's Deuteronomy 4, and let's start at 1. It say, now therefore, hearken, O Israel. And that's what it is. Hearken, listen, O Israel, into the statutes and to the judgment which I taught you, for to do them, that you might live and go and possess the land which the Lord your power or your father give you. You will not add unto the word which I commanded you, neither shall you dismiss aught from it, that you might keep the commandments of the Lord your power which I commanded you. So we're not supposed to add into this word, not into what we feel, what we think. You're supposed to keep the commandments, or exactly how the Lord taught us to keep it, right? Verse 3, your eyes have seen what the Lord did before Baal Peru, for all the men that follow Baal Peru, the Lord thy power have destroyed them from among you. And that's what it is. It's we have not listened to the Heavenly Father and served other gods which that don't profit us. Let's get that. We'll go back to Deuteronomy. Let's jump to Jeremiah, the 2nd chapter, man, and verse 11. It say, have a nation changed their gods, which yet have no gods, but my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit, man. And that's what it is. We have changed the glory of Yahweh Shema Rashai and the power of Yahweh Shema Rashai that didn't profit us, man. We went to all these other false gods, not listening, disobeying the Heavenly Father. To what? This lowest state. Look at us as today. For brothers to be in the truth, and we have to listen more. We have to hearken, O Israel, like the Lord said, man, so that we can be this glorious people like we was always ought to be, so we can live, so we can prosper. And it just don't go from the law; it just go from all things, man. When a brother telling you certain things, don't do this, don't do that, brother. Try not to go out this, don't do that. That a brother could be saving your life. A brother could be stopping you from getting jacked up sometimes, man. And I'm guilty to these things too, because it takes time and practice, man. But we have to start trusting the Spirit more and pray for those things, man, so that you can listen more, man. Because sometimes we doubt the Spirit, or sometimes we don't think that this is what it really is. But we have to start getting more comfortable and listening and getting in tune into the Spirit, man. Verse jump down to 13. For my people have committed two evil. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and healed them out of cisterns, broken cisterns that hold no water, man. And that's what it is. All these false uh, uh, doctrine and gods don't hold no water. That's not the true water of life. The Lord told us what's the true everlasting water in life, man. There's knowledge. So for us not to listen and choose otherwise, it got us jacked up. How much more us into this day, knowing the truth and knowing certain things, man. All we got to do is just humble down and trust in the spirit of the Lord. So back in this Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter, it say, verse 4, but ye that do cleave to the Lord, your power are alive every one of this day. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgment, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that you shall do so in the land whether you go to possess it, man. And that's what it is. Moses was telling the children of Israel to do these things. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, where you shall hear all their statutes and say, surely this is a great nation, is wise and understanding people, man. And that's what it is. If we listen and did the things that the Lord had told us to do, we won't be in this predicament. Just like your parents tell you to do certain things and you listen, or don't touch that socket, and you study touching that socket, then apparently you're going to get your ass electrocuted. Your parents tell you don't play with fire, and you keep playing with fire. Sooner or later, your ass going to get burnt. So how much more the Heavenly Father when the Lord tell you don't do these things and you still want to do things on your own? Or a brother giving you wise counsel and telling you, no, brother, you got to do this, brother. No, brother, don't do that, brother. Don't stop fucking with hoes. Stop doing this. Don't drink too much. Apparently, that judgment, when it come down, you ain't going to like it, man. Because you didn't want to listen to the spirit of Yahweh Shema Rashai. And sometimes brothers get on brothers. But, hey, you got to discern through right from wrong. Pick out the chew the meat and pick out the bones, man. All these things is for your betterment. A brother's not going to tell you some things just to destroy you, man. Remember that. So let's go back to this Salakia. One more precept. Let's do Deuteronomy 11, verse 13. It says, and it shall come to pass, if you shall hearken diligently, meaning listen diligently unto my commandment which I commanded you this day, to love the Lord your power, to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, that I will give you the rain of your land in his due season, that the first rain and the latter rain, that thou might give it in the corn and the wine in their oil. And the Lord want to give you these things, man. He actually want to give you things, because when you go into Deuteronomy 28, the first 15 go into blessings. These, if we would have hearkened, we would have got those blessings. But we didn't hearken. We didn't listen. So the Lord jacked us up and gave us these curses, man, which you can read the curses on your own. That's just a quick lesson through the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Rashai. Just saying, Israel, we have to listen more. We got to hearken more. And the more and more we get close to the end, the more and more things is wrapping up, man. Listen to the man next to you. Listen to your leaders. Listen to the spirit of Yahweh Shema Rashai that's working through all of us, man. This a body. If someone get separated from the body, we all suffer, man. So try not to get separated. Listen to the body. Listen to the arm. The arm will listen to the feet, because we both need each other, man. The head's going to listen to the ear. Or the nose, so far and for on, man. We have to listen more and understand when the Lord is talking to us, man. And we'll be better off. So with that, this quick lesson is on my spirit. I hope it's edified, man. And I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers. And salutations to the Hearken, teaching the truth of the folk on the earth in City, man. Till next time, I want to say, Shalom.